Here we are for day 2 of battery shenanigans. Right now you can see that I have a fresh battery in here, currently charged up to roughly 36 watt hours. I think based on the current voltage it's going to get to about 37 before it cuts off charging. Then I'll have to do a discharge cycle and a recharge cycle a few more times until I figure out what this battery actually reports as its maximum capacity, because batteries kind of forget what their capacity is supposed to be when they've been in storage for a long time. So you have to discharge them and charge them up to full 5 or 6 times, and usually they come back to roughly what they were supposed to be when they were new. And this battery will stop charging at 13.2 volts, which is why the current charge rate has been dropping ever so slightly over the last 10 minutes or so. It was charging about 35 watts when I started, and it's currently dropped to almost half of that. So what's going on is, this is the original battery I bought from Cambridge Accessories. It says it was tested on the 17th of October 2025, and it had a rated capacity of 99%. However, no matter how many times I discharged and recharged that battery, I couldn't get its capacity to go above 30 watt hours, even after like 10 discharge and recharge cycles. It just wasn't recovering the capacity. There was obviously something bad about this battery. Well, I contacted Cambridge Accessories at 6 AM yesterday, and as of 4 PM today, they sent me a new battery. And it's been charging for an hour, and in that hour, it has already surpassed the original battery by a fair amount. Right now, we're up to almost 80% of its rated capacity. If we get above 90%, I'm going to be happy, because the way that they grade batteries, A grade, on their store, their policy says 90% and above in terms of actual capacity. So if I get the 90% that I paid for, I'm going to be happy there. Now, what they actually did this time, which was different from the first time, is they included an instruction manual on how to properly charge a battery, which does, it covers the things you want it to cover. It's just the problem is I already know how to do this, and I did it the first time, and I explained it to them, and they obviously didn't believe me because they included this with the new battery. Anyway, I didn't have to buy another battery. They sent it to me free of charge, and they didn't ask the original one back. So if I can get 38 to 39 watt hours out of this thing, I'll be quite happy, and I can go about replacing the cooler in a week or two.